Hi there, this is Michael from the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT. And Fadia, these comments are directly to you. Let me get right down to your question here. So at the bottom of your email you said, based on what you now know from my baseline level requirements and my timeline, what would you advise me to do now? How much time should I give myself studying your program to meet the challenge? I would be grateful for your help. All right. Well, anyway, thank you actually for emailing me, and you wrote a very, very nicely written email. It is no surprise to me that you have 24 out of 30 on your writing skills. Now, what you need to do, Fadia, is to take these vocabulary and grammar and organizational skills you have in the writing area and then try to transfer these things over into your speaking area. Okay, specifically for you, it looks like you definitely, you need one more point. You want to get 100, but your speaking score right now is 20, and the minimum requirement at your university is 23, right? So I think we can do this. And based on your score report, you definitely need to work on your vocabulary, your grammar, and your pronunciation areas as they relate to your speaking. So what do? Well, here's what I recommend. I think that you're a good candidate for using my service for about 2 months. 2 months should probably be exactly what you need to get you over the edge. But remember here, before you take the TOEFL, make sure maybe 1 or 2 weeks before you take the TOEFL, you do maybe one practice test each day, one speaking practice test, to just make sure you're in the, how should I say, in the groove. You're kind of ready, you've heard my comments, you've made a few changes, you keep practicing that speaking so you're ready for the TOEFL. Okay, I recommend a 2-month program. Here's what I recommend. For the first month, Fadia, I recommend that you focus in my vocabulary, pronunciation, and my grammar areas. Those are the first 3 steps of my system. That's the first month. Remember, my vocabulary lessons, you have 2 lessons, vocabulary lesson 3 and vocabulary lesson 4, both of which contain a total of 1,700 vocabulary words. And it does say that you're limited a little bit in your vocabulary usage. So with my vocabulary lessons, especially lesson 4, I want you to download all the audio files and put them on your iPod or your music device so that you can listen to them and get used to them. You're more likely to use them if you hear them every day. Now also, when you get to my pronunciation area, you want to take my pre-test so I can evaluate your vowel, consonant sounds, and all other areas of your pronunciation, because again, your score report says that you definitely need to work on your pronunciation areas, and especially stress and also intonation, according to the score report. Also, it says in your score report in the speaking that you have some grammar limitations that are preventing you from fully expressing your ideas, which also means you want to focus on step 3 of my system, which is grammar. So that's really my advice right now. The first 30 days, focus in the first 3 steps, and then between the second month and when you get ready to take the TOEFL, focus in my speaking areas, right? Go through the speaking lessons and begin doing the speaking practice test. Do them all, and do them all again. Now I do have a rule though, 1 practice test per day, so keep that in mind. That means each week you can practice at least 7 practice tests, and you can get direct feedback from me in terms of your own speaking. Does that make sense? You can do this. Now hold your head up. You got 99. Your TOEFL score is a lot better than many students that I talk to. I know you want to get a little higher, but you've done a great job so far, and I want to just push you a little bit more than where you are, and hopefully we can get you over the 100 mark and we can move you higher in the speaking areas. Alrighty, again, thank you very much for contacting me, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.